Today, President Obama said his Supreme Court nominee would head to Capitol Hill for meetings tomorrow, but hours later, Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell phoned nominee Merrick Garland to say, "Don't bother coming. I won't meet with you, and the Senate won't act on your nomination." The president named Garland, a liberal, to replace the late conservative Justice Scalia. Garland is chief judge on what's considered to be the second most powerful court in the land, the Washington, D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals. He was appointed by President Clinton. Garland is 63, Chicago-born, Harvard Law. Here's Chief Legal Correspondent Jan Crawford.
Today I am nominating Chief Judge Merrick Brian Garland to join the Supreme Court.
His experience as a federal appellate judge is deep, his credentials unquestioned. But the president today said what sets Garland apart is his temperament.
To find someone who just about everyone not only respects but genuinely likes, that is rare.
Garland seemed a long shot. The oldest nominee in modern history, he's been on the short list for previous vacancies and passed over. Today, finally, was Garland's moment.
This is the greatest honor of my life, other than Lynn agreeing to marry me 28 years ago.
His wife and one of his daughters were among more than 100 supporters in the Rose Garden.
I only wish that my father were here to see this today. I also wish that we hadn't taught my older daughter to be so adventurous that she would be hiking in the mountains out of cell service range when the president called.
Garland joined the federal appeals court in 1997. He's considered a moderate liberal who builds consensus. Before becoming a judge, he spent much of his life in public service. His tenure at the Justice Department was defining. He supervised the prosecution of the 1995 Oklahoma City bombing.
We promised that we would find the perpetrators, that we would bring them to justice, and that we would do it in a way that honored the Constitution.
He says that's at the core of his beliefs.
Fidelity to the Constitution and the law has been the cornerstone of my professional life. If the Senate sees fit to confirm me to the position for which I have been nominated today, I promise to continue on that course.
Now, Garland obviously does not bring diversity to the court, and he would be yet another justice who went to law school at Harvard or Yale. But with a rough Senate fight ahead, Scott, the president today said he was focused on qualifications.
Jan Crawford at the court for us this evening. Jan, thank you.